All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, call all Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who want to teach well. And I want to say, Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, it's your brother Karadazar, back with another lesson. All right, through the Spirit, probably, how about you, Yahweh Shai? All right. And I'm going to start off with John 9:1. All right. And the title of the lesson is We Were Blind, But Now We See Men. All right. And I'm going to just let the scripture speak. All right. It says, this is John 9:1. All right. As Yahushua was walking along, he saw a man who had been blind from his birth. All right. And we are likened unto this man. All right. Because when we were born into America, we didn't know that we were Israelites. All right. We have grown up to a certain point in our life. Okay. All right. Whether it be your teens, your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, and so on. Right. Believing that you were an African American, believing that you were an African, or you could practice this other so-called religion. All right. And this is who you would be. All right. That's part of your blindness, man. Okay. That's part of not knowing who you are. All right. So we are likened unto this blind man, all right, from birth, man, because we come into this place, all right, and being lost to who we are, man. All right. Let me grab scripture right quick. This is I don't know why it's showing up in the NLT. This is Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. So the Lord took our heritage from us, man. Okay. All right. That's why we came into this time frame that we are in. All right. Babylon, the great, aka America, blind, not knowing who we are, discontinue from our heritage, not keeping our customs, following the customs of the heathen. All right, being a so-called American, being a so-called African American, being into Christianity, being into the church, all right, being into all these, wayward doctrines and philosophies that cause us to be blind, because the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, set it up that way, all right, because we, all right, the Israelites, transgress the laws and statutes of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right. So, keep continuing on, and thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. And we still within the Lord's anger, but Yahweh Shema Shai is having mercy on us, man, by us not being blind anymore to who we are, by not us being blind to the ways of this world, man. Okay, because we know who's in control of the world and why he's in control of the world. Okay, and who put him in that position. All right. So going back to John 9:1. All right. And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. Like us, man, being blind from our birth, not knowing who we are, right? So let's look at this word blind.
Strong's G 5185, Tuflas.
All right,
Thayer's Lexicon, related entry, Prasites.
All right, you got right here, it says blind, mentally blind. All right, so some people are physically blinded, man. All right, and most people are mentally blind. All right, so let me see what I can see for mentally blind. All right, it ain't showing nothing. All right, but I got it over here in the Google. All right, it says, I even try to get it in simplest terms, but this is what it came up with. Mental blindness is a concept of cognitive divergence where an individual is unable to attribute mental states to another. All right. It's kind of hard for me to understand, but let's see what this says right here. All right. The term neurodiversity refers to a variation in the human brain regarding sociable learning, attention, mood, and mental functions. All right, so we have different learning functions, right? It is coined in 1998 by sociologist Judy Singer, who helped popularize the concept along with journalists. All right, that's not important. All right, but neurodiversity, all right, refers to the variation in the human brain regarding sociability, learning, attention, mood, and mental function. All right, so we were blind to us being Israelites, so we didn't have that learning. We did not learn that until a certain point in our life that the Lord allowed us to come across this truth. All right. Also, we have different attention span levels. All right, we have different moods. All right, so we are mentally blind still. All right, to a certain aspect. All right, but the Lord he opened up our eyes, man. So let's see what else this says. All right, as a result of kind, social, and empathetic cognitive phenomenon, the individual is incapable of putting himself into someone else's shoes. All right, cannot conceptualize, understand, or predict knowledge, thoughts, beliefs, emotions, feelings, desires, behaviors, actions, and intentions of another person. All right. These sound like things that this world has put upon us, right? Where we cannot, grasp the understanding of things that we should know, all right, such as our heritage and our history. Because of the things that is not important, our minds are so caught up in the things like women, money, all right, our next meal, okay, the next pair of Jordans, big screen TVs, a nice car, shit like that, all right. Those things are blinding us from our who we are, or who we supposed to be, the ways of this world, man. All right. Hopefully that makes sense, but mental blindness, man. Let's see what this says. I didn't say nothing but mentally blind, man, not knowing who you are, all right, not knowing where you came from, not knowing your heritage, all right. That's what I'm gonna chalk it up to, all right. And that's who we've been, man. That's who we have been, all right, until the word came across our lives, all right, at a certain point where the Lord said, all right, now I'm gonna let you know that you're a Hebrew Israelite, see what you're gonna do with your life, all right. It's like the Lord, said this man was blind. This man was blind from the word spoke it, right? And this man was blind from his birth. All right. So continuing on, and the disciple says, and his disciples asked him, saying, "Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" All right. So we know that sin is a transgression of the law, right? Let me go ahead and grab it. It's John 3:4. All right, yep. Whosoever committeth sin transgresses also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law. And what are the wages of sin? All right. All right, for the wages of sin is death. All right. So when you sin, you get put to death. And then I'm trying to see, I had it in my mind. I know it's in Ecclesiastes. All right, right here. So Ecclesiastes 3:16. All right. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. All right. So when we come back in this body, all right, that the Lord put us in, put our spirits in, all right, we're going to receive judgment, right? So the apostles was asking the Lord, was this man's judgment, all right, because he sinned against the Lord, or his parents sinned against the Lord, that he was born blind, right? So we sinned against the Lord, all right? So the Lord put us back in this body, our bodies that we are currently in, okay, all right? And we are serving out our judgment in this time under the sun, okay, all right? And let me grab something right quick. This is Ezekiel 39. Start at 22. All right. So the house of Israel shall know that I am Yahweh, their power from that day forward. All right. So from the day that the Lord delivers us. Okay. All right. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. So our iniquity has put us in situations that we are in right now, man. All right. Where we were born blind to not knowing that we are Israelites. But in our past lives, we knew that we were Israelites. In this captivity, all right, like I had read through the spirit, Jeremiah 17 and 4, that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai took away our heritage, man. All right. And put us in the land of our enemies, in our captivity. All right. So here the Lord is telling the Lord is telling us that, I'm gonna read it again, and the heathen shall know that the house of Israel, that means the whole house, all right, the northern and the southern kingdom, all right, went into captivity for their iniquity. Go back into the book of Kings, all right, you'll read that the northern kingdom went over, they got captured in by Assyria, and then the southern kingdom by Babylon, right? Because they trespassed against me. How do we trespass against the Lord? Sin, iniquity, all right? Doing the things that the nations did, okay? Follow after their ways, not follow after our ways that would keep us separate from this world, right? You know, idol worshiping, adultery, gluttony, covetousness, what else? You know, murdering our brother, so on and so forth, man, all right? Therefore, I hid my face from them. So the Lord hid himself from us, man. Again, taking away who we are, taking away our power. Okay. The Lord hid himself from us, man. His name was hidden. Okay. All right. The name of his son was hidden. All right. We were in these churches, you know, worshiping Cesare Borgia and a white image of God. Okay. All right. Which is not a true image, man. All right. Therefore, I hid my face from them and gave them into the hands of their enemies. So they all fell by the sword. So our enemies killed us, man. All right. They killed us spiritually. They killed us physically. Okay. Which made us mentally blind. All right. They're killing us financially. Okay. All right. They're taking all our resources. They're overworking us. Okay. They're dumbing us down with their education system. All right. They're you know, my mind isn't as deep as others, and they could go on, you know, so on more than I can, all right? But when you're in the hands of your enemies, man, you are subject unto them, man, and subject unto their rules, all right, unto their ways, okay? And this is what happened unto us, all right? So continuing on in verse 24, according to the uncleanness, and according to their transgressions have I done unto them. So we, all right, the nation of Israel, is receiving payback for what we did unto Yahweh Shema Shai by not keeping the covenant, man. Okay. All right. And hid my face from them. All right. The Lord turned his back on us because we turned our backs on the Lord by not keeping the covenants, man, by not keeping the promise, man. Okay. All right. By not keeping the laws. All right. So that is why I say that we are likened unto this blind man. We sinned against the Lord. All right. All right. So continuing on. Yahweh Shai answered, neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but the works of Yahweh should be made manifest to him. So this man didn't sin, right? But we sinned, okay? This man did not sin, all right, because the Lord himself said it, okay? And the Lord is the judge of all. He knows all, right? So he knows that this man didn't sin, right? So he said the works of the Lord should be made, the works of Yahweh should be made manifest in him, right? And what is the works? The Lord came down here to show that the Lord had Yahweh Shai has the power through Yahweh to heal the blind, man, to heal the sick, okay? All right. So this man was blinded for a specific reason. And at that point in time, when Yahushua crossed paths with this man, he was able to heal them. All right. Liken this unto us. All right. When we were in this world because we transgressed the sins and sinned against Yahweh Shema Shai, right? The Lord had mercy on us, all right, and gave us this word, right? And this word changed our minds, okay? And we tried to apply this word to change our lives, okay? All right. This is the Lord manifesting his works in us, okay? All right. And it's through his word, man. All right. So Psalms 1. No, I'm gonna wait. All right. Now I'm gonna get it. Psalm 119 and 9. We already know what this is, okay? All right. It says this is Psalms 119 and 9. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed according to thy word. Cleanse yourself up with this word, man. Make yourself separate from this world with the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. You won't be physically or spiritually or mentally blind anymore, man. Okay, with this word, man. Okay. All right. So neither have this man sinned nor his parents, but the works of Yahweh should be made manifest in him. All right. The works of Yahweh is going to be made manifest in his elect, man. Okay, let me grab this. Because his elect, all right, the Lord's elect is going to wake up and be like, okay, bam, the Lord's coming back. I need to get on my A, B, and C game, okay? So I can correct myself and fix myself and do what I have to do for the brotherhood, for the nation of Israel, all right? And Lord will, you brothers and sisters, y'all be part of that great number, man, to get delivered up out of here, all right? So this is part of the works that the Lord is going to work within the elect, man, okay? This is Isaiah 45, 41 to 15. Behold, I will make thee a new threshing instrument, having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small. These governments, okay, all right? And this is going to happen through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. This is the work of the Lord, man, okay? This is part of the work of the Lord, giving his men power to spiritual powers, man. But first we have faith, okay? And first we have faith to believe that these words are true and that Yahweh Shai is real and Yahweh is real, okay? All right, that's part of our waking up process. That's part of us not being blind anymore. These words, okay? All right? But continuing on, thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small and shall make the hills chaff, all right? Thou shalt fan them and the wind shall carry them away and the whirlwind shall scatter them and thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh Shema Shai and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel, all right? And that's part of the work of Yahweh Shema Shai. Shalom, Mike, Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashir, Kakadash, Barakatah, right? That's part of us working the works of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, all right? So continuing on, man, all right? This is Yahushua speaking again. He says, I must work the work of him that sent me. And who sent our Lord, man? Who sent Yahushua? Yahweh did, man. And what is the work of the Lord, man? The work of the Lord for Yahushua was to come down there and save the nation of Israel, man, specifically the elect, right? He came down there, he taught and preached, all right? And he died for the nation, man, just like we doing. We teaching and we preaching. And if it's our lot to die for the nation, that's what we're going to do, right? But Yahushua, all right, he said, I must work the work of him that sent me. And I explained a little bit of the work that Yahushua did, all right, while it is day, all right, while it is day. The daytime means the time where he has time to work, man, all right, and when the night cometh, when no man works. So the day is when Yahushua was around, man, all right, able to do what he had to do. And when he comes back during this time, the Lord is not waiting for no man to do no work. The work should already be done, right? The night cometh when no man can work. So during this night, man, the Lord is coming to destroy, man. Yahushua is coming to destroy, right? And during this work, there's nothing else that's going to be done but the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So we have to earnestly do what we have to do for the Lord, man, to spread this word, man, so the elect can be sealed, so we can get up out of here, man. Okay, all right. So you don't want to be like that one, servant that buried his talent, man. All right, you got to get up there and do the work, man, so you can wake up those individuals that are blind, man. One person may come by and watch your video, man, and that's all they need to see to go watch other great millstone videos, man. All All right. Continuing on, and Yahushua said, "As long as I'm in the world, I am the light of the world." So we know who the true light is, man. We know who the word is, man, and that's Yahushua, right? When he thus has spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle, and he anointed the eyes of the blind man with this clay. All right, so we can liken this, okay, unto, of course, this is the Lord. All right, we can't do anything that the Lord has done, right? But we can liken this into the word coming across the word, and the word waking us up, man. All right, I had scripture. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Ezekiel 37, man, because this word woke us up, man. This word, we Hebrew Israelites. Oh yeah, the brother put up there Jeremiah 16:16. Let me grab that, man. All right. This word that we were told that we were Hebrew Israelites and we ain't some niggas on the streets, or we ain't this and we ain't that, right? And we have a purpose, all right? So right here, the brother got Jeremiah 16:16. I'm gonna read it. It says, "Behold, I will send many fishers, saith Yahweh Shem Shai, and they shall fish for them," right? And this is what we're doing now, man. All right, we fishing for the elect, man, right? I'm gonna grab that too, all right? This is what we're doing, man. We fishing for the elect, all right? And this is also part of the work of Yahweh Shem Shai that we must do, man. And at the end of the day, this is just glorifying the Lord, man. All right. This is all we doing is glorifying the Lord, man, putting his name out there so he can come destroy this place, and so he can let the heathens know that he reigns in the place of men. All right. He's gonna really let Esau Edom know that, man. All right, because Esau Edom is in control, so to speak, right now, man. Control, all right. All right, and after I will send for many hunters, Lord will, we be those hunters, we be those men with those spiritual powers, all right. And if not, man, guess what, man? I just want to get the fuck up out of here, man. So then, if that's the case, then that's what the Lord does for me, get me the fuck up out of here, and the rest of you brethren, man. Okay, all right. And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of all the holes of the rocks, man. The Lord is going to put the spirit on the brethren, all right, to go out there and basically do whatever he puts in their spirit to, all right? If it's to kill somebody, if it's to hold somebody over hostage and torture them, all right? Or if it's to, do something that the Lord wants them to do, man, all right? And it's going to happen because it's what the Lord wants, man, all right? Brother also got Jeremiah 4:7. I'm going to grab that. Oh, I forgot to put my little banner up there. This is Jeremiah 4:7. All right. The lion has come up from his thicket, and the destroyer from the Gentiles is on, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He has gone forth from his place to make the land desolate. And this is Yahushua, man. Okay. All right. And the city shall be laid waste without inhabitant. And Yahushua is going to be doing this, man. Okay. All right. And Lord will be some of those men that be next to Yahushua while he's doing this, man. Okay. But this is the work of the Lord, man. And we are doing the work of the Lord. Lord will we get to the point where we're with Yahushua doing this, man. Okay. All right. Hey, the water for those precepts. All right. Going back into how I was saying we can liken John 9:6. Let me read it again. All right, and to this word waking us up and we not being blind no more, because the Lord, he anointed the eyes of this man and the man wasn't blind anymore, right? So let me read this again. When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground. He spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle, and he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay. All right, so we can liken this right here. I'm gonna read a few precepts out of this. All right, us waking up, man. All right. So this is Ezekiel chapter 37:1. The hand of Yahweh Shem Shai was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of Yahweh and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, man. All right. And he caused me to pass them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley, and they were very dry. All right. That's us, man, without any without any spirit, man. Okay, that's us. All right. I'm tripping. That's us, man. We didn't have any spirit, man. We didn't have any knowledge, man. We were dead. We were blind. Okay. All right. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Yahweh power, all right, thou knowest. And he said unto me, prophesy unto these bones and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of Yahweh Shemal Shah. So going back again to Psalms 119, all right, the word of the Lord, man, all right, Psalms 119 and 9, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way by taking heed according to thy word, right? So the word, all right, and like Ezekiel was said to prophesy, all right, the word of the Lord gave them bones life, man. And I'm gonna read in the NLT, is 119 and 9, Psalm 119 and 9. How can a young person stay pure? By obeying your word. So the word of Yahweh Shemal Shai, which Ezekiel prophesied unto these bones, which is a metaphor for us, all right? It caused us to not be blind anymore. It caused us to turn to our heritage and start practicing things like the Sabbath, all right? Not committing adultery, not eating abominable food, stop lying to the brethren, not having a reason to hate, your brother in your own heart, all right? Not eating abominable foods, not celebrating these wicked holidays, all right? Things that we practice as heathens, this word changed us to not practice those things, all right? Thus saith Yahweh power unto these bones, behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. That breath is the word of the Lord, man. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna skip down a little bit, and then that's gonna be it, man. All right. So we know how that goes. Jeremiah, he spoke that word, and that word woke up, those who are supposed to wake up, man. All right. And those individuals are still, waking up in this time, man. All right. So this is I'll skip down in Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 37:15. The word of Yahweh Shemal Shai came unto me again, saying, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah, that's the southern kingdom, and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim. All right, this is the southern kingdom, man. Okay. No, Salah. This is the southern kingdom. I think I said southern kingdom twice. Salah. All right, this is the northern kingdom, man. Okay. All right. And for all the house of Israel, his companions. So within the house of Israel, for the northern kingdom, Judah's companions is Benjamin and Levi, man. And the house of Ephraim, all right, their companions, all right. I'm gonna get the sign over here, all right, so we can see. All right, if you look over here to your right, let's go to the Pinterest thing. All right, if it loads up. All right, you see, all right. You got Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. This is the southern kingdom. All right, it said Judah there, right? And this is the companions of Judah in the southern kingdom. All right, so you got Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim. Ephraim is the head of the northern kingdom, right? Ephraim and Manasseh, right? They were the children of Joseph that was born unto him in Egypt, right? And Ephraim was blessed first before Manasseh, and I think Manasseh was the elder. If I'm wrong, Salah, okay? All right. But these are the companions of Ephraim, right? Simeon, Zebulun, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. And these are the children of Yahweh Shemal Shai, man. And this is who we are according to the scriptures, man. All right. So going back into this, and continuing on, and join them to one stick, and join them one to another into one stick, and they shall become one in thine hand. And when you see brothers out there with that sign, all right, this is that clay. This is I don't know what it's like I don't know the word, man, but you can liken it, okay, unto the clay that Yahushua put in this man's eyes and woke this man up, all right? Well, made him unblind, made him be able to see. And this right here, this word, first and foremost, in this chart right here, which is the bait, okay, all right? You can liken it into the clay, and it made us to see, man, all right? It made us to see that we are somebody in this world, man, and we are under curses, and we are going to get redeemed through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemal Shai. So, Lord, will y'all edify? I want to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Yahweh Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostle of Great Millstone, who we want to teach well. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect, Kwame Asherala and the Bible Bar. Shalom.